New South Wales will play Queensland at Suncorp Stadium for Game 3 in this year's State of Origin series. New South Wales won Game 2 16-12 to set up a decider. I didn't do a preview for Game 2, but I did the changes for both teams. You got Brett Morris, who replaces Aku Uate, and Brett Morris will be on the left wing. He'll be on the same side of the field as his brother Josh. Jared Hayne reverts to the right wing. You got Bo Scott, who replaces the injured Glenn Stewart in the second row. Scott's a solid defender and won't take a step back. You got Anthony Watmow, who played in Game 2. He will be on the bench for Game 3. He replaces Jamie Bureau, his Manly teammate. Watmow is a tough nut and he'll add extra mongrel to the New South Wales pack. You got Tony Williams coming back from the back injury. He is the X factor for New South Wales. Big unit, hard to tackle. Then you have Tim Grant, who comes into the front row. He reverts Paul Gallen to his ideal position at lock. Grant will add size, and him and Tamu will dominate field possession. For Queensland, you got Ben Teo. He replaces Dave Taylor, the Coltrane, and he's a solid defender. He's a good ball runner on the fringes, but he's not as menacing as Dave Taylor to tackle. You got Sammy Friday. He's coming back from a shoulder injury. He leads by example. Queensland missed him in Game 2. Very good ball runner on the edges. Then you got Dane Nielsen in the centres, making Greg Inglis to fullback. Inglis replaces the injured Billy Slater, who has got a medial ligament injury in the knee. Greg Inglis, GI, has been a revelation at fullback for South Sydney this year. With Queensland would like to win because Artie Beechan, the legend, died last year. They like to win for him. And Petro Sinavasiva, who's playing his last Origin game, who set all records for metres gains over the years for Queensland. This year he's been a passenger in this year's game, or this year's Origin series. With Queensland, I can't believe they let they dropped Dave Taylor and not pick Ben Barber, the Mighty Mouse Ben Barber, who for Canterbury has been playing his best career form. For New South Wales, Ricky Stewart has developed a philosophy, pick and stick, developing a team that can win Origin for the next 3 or 4 years, developing combinations throughout the team. This will only benefit Mitchell Pearce and Todd Carney, the halves. They'll only get better. I feel New South Wales does have the advantage. Not since Harrigan and Lazarus has New South Wales had size in the front row. Since Tamu and Grant, who all like this year dominate the field position. Plus, you got the hard nuts in Watmow, Bird, and Scott, and the X Factor Williams. I believe Darren Lockyer is a retirement last year was a big loss for Queensland. I'm picking New South Wales to win Game 3, margin 1-12. That's it.